Hey besties, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into something really interesting. Remember that Melon interview where Hae-in and So-min were talking about whether boys and girls can really be friends? Yeah, that one. There's definitely more to that conversation than what's on the surface, so let's take a closer look. Let's start with something that really caught my attention. When So-min told Hae-in, "Don't be angry and speak nicely," right at the start of his answer. Now besties, this wasn't just a casual comment. She was trying to calm him down before he even got worked up. And honestly, it felt like something a girlfriend would say. So cute, right? Now we all know this isn't the first time they've had this debate. They've touched on it in other interviews too, like in that salon drip one. So-min knows exactly how Hae-in feels about this subject and how passionate he can get, so it's almost like she was preparing him to not go overboard. So why is Hae-in so passionate about this? It's not just a casual opinion for him. When he says that guys and girls can't just be friends, he means it. But doesn't it feel like he's speaking from experience? Maybe he's someone who catches feelings easily, or has been in situations where being just friends didn't work out. It's personal for him, and that's why he clings to this belief so strongly. Which brings us to So-min. Out of all his female co-stars, it's clear that she's the one he's closest to. And here's where it gets interesting. Despite his belief that guys and girls can't be just friends, look how comfortable he is around her. With his other co-stars, sure, he's sweet, but there's often this reserved, shy energy. But with So-min, he's so relaxed, so playful. Remember when she called him sweet and he was like, "I'm not sweet to just anyone"? He's clearly much more at ease with her. There's a huge difference, and that says a lot. Now, let's talk about Jiyeon, his male co-star. Even when Jiyeon is around, Hae-in still gravitates towards So-min. You'd think he'd naturally be closer to the guy in the room, right? But no, it's like Hae-in and So-min are in their own bubble. And everyone else, including Jiyeon, fades into the background. That's not just normal colleague behavior. It's obvious that there's something deeper going on, because even with Jiyeon, Hae-in is still drawn to her. Then there's the moment when So-min gave an example of her relationship with the performance team. Now besties, let's be honest, she could have used herself and Hae-in as the example. It would have been a direct way to challenge his belief like, okay, what about us? What do you call our relationship? But nope, she didn't. She avoided the most obvious example and talked about the performance team instead. And why? Because she already knows what they are. There's no need to bring it up, because they both know. Plus, I think they're being super careful about not revealing too much to the public. They've got something going on, but they don't want to admit it publicly, so she dodged the question. And let's be real, if So-min was just a colleague, their interactions would be strictly professional. But we've all seen how playful and flirty they are with each other. They even traveled together to Bali, and Hae-in's family was there too. That's not something you do with just any co-star. Hae-in treats her like someone really important to him, not just in a professional sense, but personally too. His actions speak louder than words. You don't do all that for just a colleague. So when you put all these pieces together, what do we have? We've got Hae-in, who insists that guys and girls can't just be friends, but then we see him breaking all his own rules with So-min. He's closer to her than anyone else, he's protective, they avoid talking about their relationship directly, and he treats her differently from anyone else. At this point, I don't even think we need confirmation from them, besties. It's all pretty clear, right? Let me know your thoughts in the comments.